Hi guys, it's Kirby. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are kicking off 2026 April dupes. Woo! A long time ago, I thought April Fools, April dupes, how cute. So the whole month of April, we do a dupes series. None of these videos are sponsored. I have purchased all of the products with my own money. I just think that it's fun to kind of compare products, compare what's on the market. Most of them are big box brands. I know a lot of people have like a lot of feelings about dupes. I do think that in terms of the market, it definitely gives the buyer more opportunities, more accessibility, as well as sometimes the dupes aren't exact formula matches, so maybe they perform the same, but one is fragrance free, one has an ingredient that, you know, doesn't act up with your skin. So again, I think that there are a lot of reasons to be on the lookout for dupes. Do I think all dupes are great? No. And I think for price wise, as well as for like fragrance and allergy wise, dupes can be very beneficial for, again, the purchaser, the buyer, which is us. In today's video, we are facing off the Urban Decay 24/7 Liquid Stick Retractable Eyeliner with the NYX Professional Makeup Epic Inky Stick Cream Gel Liner. I got them both in black. The NYX I got in black screen, and then in the Urban Decay I got melted onyx, because I felt like that would be a true test to see like what they worked together. In doing my dupes videos, I do always try to match the colors up as close as possible. However, in the dupes, sometimes, especially with like blush and lip formulas or products, they don't always have exact color matches. However, in this case, not liquid eyeliner, but in eyeliner, I just got black so that we could see. Let's start off by talking a little bit about these. Let's start with the Urban Decay. This is the outside packaging. Open it up and this is what you get. On one side you get a little fluffy blender brush, and on the other is the product. And it is a twist up, retractable, slanted, very nice slim angled eyeliner. This retails for $26. You get 0.125 grams or 0.004 ounces. You can get it at Urban Decay online. I do believe they both sell it at Ulta and Sephora. It comes in 9 shades. There are matte shades, shimmery shades, and a duochrome shade. The matte shades come in black, brown, burgundy, and teal. The shimmery come in olive, periwinkle, and raspberry. And then the duochrome is a copper. It boasts that it is sweat resistant, cruelty free, and vegan, as well as that it sets fast, so work quickly. The little blurb on Urban Decay's website says, with its high pigment intensity and waterproof wear, 24/7 liquid stick retractable liner locks in bold eyeliner looks, create crisp lines, graphic wings, or a softly blended definition. 24/7 liquid stick is waterproof, smudge proof, and transfer proof, made to get wet. Retractable, dual-ended, smooth gel liner with liquid-like intensity, built-in custom fluffy blending brush, slanted angled tip for ultra-precise precision, high pigment color payoff in one stroke, high impact formula, sets quickly, blend fast, 24-hour wear, waterproof, transfer proof, smudge proof, suitable for sensitive eyes and contact lens wearers, ophthalmologist tested. On to NYX. What a lot of people might not know is that Urban Decay and NYX are both owned by L'Oreal, I believe, so they do come out with very similar products along the same time frame. I always kind of view NYX as like Urban Decay's younger cousin or younger sister. So yeah, just if you didn't know, now you're in the know. NYX Inky Epic Inky Stick is $13, so that is a $13 savings. This is 0.003 ounces or 0.1 gram, so you are getting slightly less in the NYX Inky Stick. This is the packaging. This is what the product looks like, and it is just the one side. It has the same slanted angle like the Urban Decay, but it isn't retractable. It is a like push up. I don't know how much I love that, but it is what it is, I guess. The NYX Epic Inky Stick has 13 shades that come in matte and metallic. The mattes are in black, brown, blue, cyan, lavender, lime, and white. And then the metallics come in teal, copper, red, blush, emerald, and silver. So you are getting a few more shade variations in the NYX Epic Inky Stick rather than the Urban Decay Liquid Stick. However, the Urban Decay is also giving you 3 different finishes, whereas the NYX is only giving you 2. Again, you are saving $13 between the two, but you are getting a little bit more in the Urban Decay with the ability to retract it. So they do both have their pros and cons, and I do kind of like that the Urban Decay comes with a little like smudgy brush. The NYX website says, meet Epic Inky Stick Cream Gel Eyeliner, your go-to waterproof gel eyeliner for one swipe fluid color that lasts up to 24 hours. This ultra creamy waterproof gel eyeliner formula glides effortlessly with no skip or drag to deliver intense pigmented color, available in a click-up mechanical eyeliner format, designed with a precise slanted tip. This gel eyeliner pencil makes it easy to create everything from thin strokes to subtle wings to thick graphic strokes with no brush needed. The quick dry liner formula sets to be smudge resistant, flake proof, keeping every look crisp and vibrant all day and night. Available in 13 shades with matte and metallic finishes to unlock limitless artistry. Okay, I highly emphasize the transfer proof, smudge proof, waterproof, resistant, all of that, because I have hooded eyes. When I look at you and I like relax my face, I get a lot of transfer, especially eyeliner transfer on my top lids. So I am very curious to see the results of this. If you are unfamiliar with how I do my dupes videos, I try very hard to use the products side by side so that we can kind of give them a fair comparison. Again, that's why I try to get the colors as close as possible, and so I'm hoping that the matte blacks will be as close as possible. I'm going to use the NYX Epic Ink on, not Epic Ink, Epic Inky Stick on this side, and then I'm going to use the Urban Decay Liquid Stick on this side so that we can see them side by side, how they perform, and then we'll try to do a wear test to see if they do transfer throughout the day. Let me zoom you in. That's dark. They don't look even. They never look even. My wings never look even, but that's okay. I also purposefully did a bit of a thicker line because, again, being a hooded lid girly, I as I said, get a lot of transfer from my eyeliners, and so that is why I have mainly sticked to liquid liners, but even recently my liquid liners have been transferring to my top lid. Now, the eyeshadow that I'm wearing is the Wander Beauty Sweet Escapes, as well as the Ace Beauté Violet Sage palette, and it's the same, you know, process of eyeshadow that I would normally wear. Concealer as my base, eyeshadow, a little bit of NYX glitter glue in there, so nothing out of the ordinary. Initial thoughts on these: the Urban Decay liquid stick glides 100% easier. It is a much smoother liquid motion, which is kind of crazy because it did feel like applying a liquid, but it was very much a cream. The NYX Epic Inky Stick was a little bit more tacky, for lack of a better word. Like, it didn't necessarily drag, but you could feel that the formula had a little bit more like grip or stick to it, and so I just did not have as like fluid of a motion or a feeling as I did with the Urban Decay. Right now, wearing them, I can't tell a difference between the actual wear. They both look like a matte black eyeliner, and like I said, I'm very curious to see wearing this kind of throughout the day if I'm gonna have any transfer. I do see a little bit over here on both of them, and I think that's mainly because like I didn't wait for them to set, which is why I'm trying to like keep my head back to like let them set a little bit. But I will have to let you know, it doesn't matter if it's self-setting, matte, liquid, this, that, or the other, I always get eyeliner transfer on my eyes. So again, we did a much thicker eyeliner than I would normally do because I want to put it to the test for my lid transfer. Because if I look straight ahead and I like relax my face, you can see my hood right here is sitting on the eyeliner on both sides. And both of them claim that they are transfer proof, waterproof, smudge proof, so that will be the real test for me. If they do not transfer to my upper lid, then it'll be a good go, and I love them both. But for right now, first impressions, they look the exact same once applied. However, the Urban Decay liquid stick was so much creamier putting them on. So I'm not going to put any lashes on either because I do want to make sure that like nothing obstructs the liner itself, because when I do put lashes on, I sometimes put them a little bit higher up, and so that can sometimes prevent the transfer. So I'm just gonna put some mascara on, which you won't even be able to see because this eyeliner is massive today. But yeah, so just a little bit of mascara. I'm gonna go. It is currently 12:21. We will come back in like the late afternoon, early evening to see where we're at in terms of transfer and smudging. Okay guys, it is a wear test time. It is 7:47, so well over 7 hours of wearing this eyeliner and this makeup. Has it seen better days? Yes, but you know what? I think a lot of things have held up pretty well. Yes, I'm in a different t-shirt. I was dyeing Easter eggs and I didn't want to wear white for that. But yeah, I think overall the eyeliner held up. Again, the NYX Inky Stick is on this side and the Urban Decay liquid stick is on this side, and it's not too bad. Whoop, wrong way. Let's zoom you in. Overall, I feel like I didn't get a ton of transfer up here. I did get initial transfer right here, and maybe when I look like really closely, I can see a hint of like darkness right there. Same here. There's like the initial transfer that I had on the outside of my eye, and if I look really unbelievably close, I can see like darkness right there, which is definitely from the eyeliner, because as you can see, there tons of sparkle has transferred on the actual black eyeliner. However, the eyeliner itself has held up very nicely over the 7 hours. And I did not get as much transfer as I had anticipated getting, so we're already off to a better start than any pencil cream gel liner I have used in the past. I will say the bottom of my eyes are wearing, they're a different story, but I didn't have that on my eyes. And I did tightline my eyes with it a little bit, and I didn't get that much transfer on my lower lash line. I absolutely got some, but it wasn't like how it normally is with other products, including liquid. So I would highly recommend either of these eyeliners, especially for hooded lids. The only difference between them, other than their price, is the Urban Decay liquid stick glides ever so slightly more than the NYX Inky Stix. However, I do believe that they are a dupe for each other. If you're looking for cost-effective dupes, the NYX Inky Stix being $13 cheaper or half the price, definitely a win. The only thing that you're not getting is the retractableness, the retractable feature, and the brush on the eyeliner. And I will say I'm not crazy about the click up feature. I didn't love that, but these components look the exact same. I think that the Inky Stick might be a little thicker. I don't know, actually. I think maybe Urban Decay's might be a little thicker. For that, they are a dupe for each other, but again, Urban Decay and NYX are both owned by L'Oreal, and so oftentimes I feel like NYX is L'Oreal's like little sister, little cousin. They aren't sister companies, but they aren't not sister companies, you know what I mean, since they are owned by the same huge conglomerate. Like, I feel like they give off the very same edgy vibe, but like Urban Decay is a more mature edginess, a sexy edginess, and like NYX is definitely like a rebel, like teen edginess, if that makes sense at all. At least in my mind, that's how it comes across. Anyways, I will link these down in the description box below so you can check them out on your own time. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, give it a big old thumbs up. Please be sure to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. I would hate for you to miss out on any more April Dupes videos. They are happening all month long, so be sure that you subscribe, turn on noties, hype, do all the things, and we will see you in the next dupe video.